Good morning and welcome to Angel Hour 2. This is the Wednesday morning Angel Hour where I dedicate the whole hour to doing just readings. So if you're joining me today, I'm happy to read for you if the angels draw me to you. And first of all, I want to talk about one of the archangels because I chose a card for everybody today. And this is from Doreen Virtue's Archangel Oracle card deck. And the card that I chose is Courage. This is Archangel Ariel. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs, which is very difficult sometimes, and with a sensitivity that a lot of light workers have, it can be especially difficult when there are lots of people around us who perhaps don't understand angels, perhaps don't understand guides, mediumship, energy work at all. Now, those people just haven't yet opened the levels of their energy field to be able to absorb and connect to higher energies. So they are vibrating at a denser, lower vibration, where basically their energy field is closed down to the higher vibrations. And sometimes people can occasionally wake up, as we call it, quite quickly. They might have an occurrence in their life which will suddenly make them change their perspective. It can be a shock or it can be an experience, and then their mind begins to open, and so does their energy field, and they can then accept that there are more levels of existence than just the physical level. Archangel Ariel is absolutely beautiful. She is sometimes depicted as the lion, the lioness angel. Of course, she has a male and a female aspect because all angels are androgynous and encompass both the male and the female in an equal, beautiful balance, because they have all the energies. They're ascended beings, and they're not working on just one side of the energy or one side. I'm sure you know what I mean. I want to mention that I have actually seen Archangel Ariel when I was writing a book last year. I was meditating and I was asking Archangel Ariel to come in and align to one of the crystal grids that I was writing about. As I asked her to come in, she actually appeared in the room where I was writing. And she is an angel of nature. And what happened is she appeared, she was huge, and her long white robes, as she very slowly span around in front of me, she showed me the seasons flowing through her robes. When it was spring, I was shown all the spring flowers, the spring light, the new growth, all of those energies and bulbs, everything beginning its life. And as she turned in the folds of her robe, then all the summer things came in from earth and nature. All the animals, I was seeing squirrels, I was seeing owls, I was seeing summer flowers. It was incredibly beautiful, and the strong summer sun. And she continued to spin, and as her robes moved in front of me, it changed to autumn, and I was seeing the beautiful autumn colours, the multicolored leaves falling. I was seeing acorns, oak trees, squirrels gathering nuts, and everything that would be a part of autumn. And finally, when she turned and it was the season of winter, all of her energy field and her robes filled with icicles They filled with snowflakes. They filled with frozen lakes. I saw trees covered in white frost and snow-covered hills and mounds. I saw little animals in their burrows. It was absolutely magical, and I did write about it in some depth because she showed me so much, and it was just one of those magical moments in life. Okay, so she is ever present and ready for anybody to connect to her energy and bring her in. And I want also to talk about crystals because two things. Yesterday I bought a new crystal. Now this is kyanite, as I'm sure lots of people watching will know. And it's obviously a crystal which connects to the throat chakra, and all blue crystals connect to the throat chakra. Kyanite is a high vibrational crystal, and yet it's very gentle, it's very soothing, and it helps to balance the energies in the throat. So if I sit and hold this, I can feel the flow of energy that the kyanite is bringing in through itself, drawing that in from the universe and into my energy system. It will go into my throat chakra and it will help me to dissolve blocks. It will improve my communication and open my throat. Also, because it is a high vibrational crystal, it will help me to improve my clairaudience. That is, clair is a French word for clear, and audience, of course, is hearing, clear hearing, and that means my clairaudience, which comes through my throat chakra. So this is a perfect crystal, and I bought this one at the wholesalers, which is in Findon in Worthing, the mineral warehouse, and he had several there, and this only cost £10 wholesale. So if you're a therapist or you have your own business as a healer, if you're self-employed, you are absolutely entitled to buy wholesale, and you can go to any wholesalers and they are much less expensive than the full retail price. Also, I had a little gift given to me this morning by a friend of mine that goes to charity shops looking for certain pieces of china a lot. Beautiful rose quartz, and it's a candle holder. This is from a charity shop, and I notice lots of charity shops now have crystals that people have donated. This one costs £2. So if you ask your angels and your guides to guide you into the places where there are really inexpensive crystals, you might be surprised at what they can source for you. Right, so I think that's all I wanted to say. Apart from, I was thinking earlier how important it is to remember that we can work with our earth guides as well as the angels and the ascended masters. And I find personally that the angel energies, of course, are very high vibration. They're on a celestial level and they're resonating in the higher dimensions of our energy field. That's beyond the emotional and mental energy layers. So when we connect to them, we're bringing the celestial energies down through the layers and the levels of our energy field. And it's very useful to ask your earth guides, mine is a red Indian chief called Running Bull, to work with your angels, with your guardian angel, and with any other angels to ground the angel energy in, and together you'll find that you're able to hear the angels better, work with them better, and each will balance and amplify the other. They are all part of your team. So it's not one or the other, you know, it's better if you use or ask both of them to work together. So let's have a look now and see who's joined me. Marianne Hoffman, must have been a most magical experience for me. That's Archangel Ariel. Yes, totally unexpected and totally cherished. It was wonderful. And we have these little moments, don't we, in life from time to time where something takes our breath away. Okay, yeah, beautiful kyanite, she says, thank you. Nithasha Ramnath Gopal. Yeah, it was a blessing to see. Hello, Karen James. Hello, Claire Sheeman. Brethel. Right. Okay, so I'm now just asking my angels where I need to connect to, and I'm picking out the name of Karen James, which is resonating to me through the screen. What happens is the name jumps forward, and to my perception there's an aura of light around the name that they want me to choose each time. So I have a deck of cards here which I haven't used live before. These are a little bit different. They are the secret language of colour cards by Inner Seagull. And I'm going to choose one of those for Karen James. Right, let's see what comes up for you. Right, it's coming up here. The card that's coming up is a rose. When we work with colour frequencies, we're working on everything on that vibration. So the rose energy is asking to come into your life. Clearly then we're talking about any crystals on that rosy red, something like thulite would be good. Anything pinky and red, so rubies. You can get rough cut rubies really inexpensively, and rubies in other crystals, naturally where there's two or more formed. And what I'm feeling now are the angels on this vibration, this rose red. It's a strengthening colour. Anything with red, Karen, brings you into a very protective and grounded space. And I feel that's coming to my mind because I feel that your energy field is a little bit all over the place. It's a little bit scattered. And I think what's happening there is you're sensitive and you're very aware of disharmonious energies. It affects your vibration because I know that you're tuning in and wanting the help of the higher energies. In order to work with them successfully, we do need to ground ourselves. And this red, if you draw red in, it's a very healthy, it's a robust energy. It's one which brings you vitality too on a physical level. And my guide is just coming in behind me here on my left hand side to emphasize the physical healing level for you requires this red energy, right? Red is healthy, it's all part of the spectrum, and it gives you the dynamic edge. So do think about and invoke the angels that work on this vibration. And also, Karen, the other thing I'm getting for you is a green energy ray that wants to come in. And as I think about that even more, I know that I'm seeing grass in my mind's eye. And what that means to me is it is important for you to get outside, right? Get outside where you're walking or standing on the grass and on the earth, because I'm seeing trees quite clearly. You can draw in a lot of the healing energy that you need, Karen, which is grounding and strengthening from nature. Stand out there and imagine you're drawing it in up through your base chakra, which relates to this red, right? The base chakra. And as it flows into your base chakra, you then allow it to come into the chakras. Just imagine it circulating up through the rest of your energy field. Come right up into your heart with it, and ask that this earth energy bathes and heals you. If you think about it, your physical body is built up of things from the earth. You know, you nourish it with food and water, you sustain it from the earth. So do bring this lovely earth energy up as well. Important, Karen. This healing needs to be ongoing with you. And also Archangel Shamuel has just made an appearance here clairvoyantly, and is asking me to ask you to call Archangel Shamuel in, who is the angel of love on the pink energy, right? So pink is a diluted red. If you think about red with white in it, it makes pink. So it's an amalgamation of the white light of the spirit and the healthy red earthing energies, the pink. So I hope you can do some of those things, Karen. And I know that your mother is with you from the spirit world, because that has just been said to me in my mind. Tell her mother's here. And I feel the presence of somebody that I know is human, and she's asking me to say to you, remember that you're not at fault, right? So no self-blaming is to go on with you in your mind. You're not to self-criticize yourself. Stop that. She is telling me that she would hug you if she could, physically, and she knows that you feel lonely sometimes. She is around you, very much so. And she is saying that she still has a part to play in your life, and for some reason she's showing me eggs, which are fried eggs with the yolk, sunny side up. She's showing me that, and she's showing me that now on a white china plate. So that will have some significance which you will understand. That's right, that's enough, she says, and now she's just stepped back. But I'm happy to give you that information and the encouragement. All of us light workers, our job is to encourage each other, and that is one of the main reasons why I broadcast Angel Hour. It's to pass the information on and to encourage all of us to move forward. So if anybody here also feels that they were picking up on Karen James's energy and they want to write up something on the comments for her, because I know other mediums and healers watch this program, do give information, and anything that you care to share for anybody that I read for. If you have something which you feel you want to give to them as well. Right, okay, so we're pooling the energy here. Right, so I need to move on now then from Karen James. Hello, Samantha Davis, nice to see you there. Hi, Susie Corolla. Hi, Asa Aurora. Hello from Sweden. I'm coming to Sweden, to Gothenburg, to teach a workshop on August the 4th, and on the Sunday the 5th, I am available for private sittings. Hello, Eureka. Hello, Wenshe, Jansla. Hello, Karishma. I'm just waiting for a name to jump out. And the name that's jumping out to me this time is Ulrika Barden. So let's see what I can tell you. I'm going to go again with the secret language of colour cards. So let's give them a little shuffle. This is a message for Ulrika Barden. They're quite big cards, so I have to shuffle them this way. Can't hold them in my hands, the other way up. Right. Let's do them that way around. Okay. So, Ulrika, this is for you. Okay, let's see what's come out here. Card and the vibration is silver, and it says, be persistent. When silver energy, silver rays come up, it usually means there are things that need clearing, and I have the feeling that there are things with you that need letting go. And I think there's part of your past which still claims some of your energy, and the part of your energy that it claims is to do with disappointment and things which happened that trouble you still subconsciously. And here, when the silver comes in, you can work with the angels on the silver ray. Silver transmutes, it's a cleansing energy. So work with silver, ask those angels on the silver ray to come in. You might also feel drawn to Archangel Haniel, who works with the silver energy from the moon. And the reason I've said that is because it came into my mind, and now I'm being told that these things are of an emotional nature that could do with being released to help you have more freedom in your inner self and to move forward more in a healthy way on your life path. Because as we all know, when we have past hurts in our energy field, part of our energy is still invested in that, and it's holding us back on a vibration, an area that we don't need still to be stuck in. If you want to, you can also ask the silver dragon energy to come in with the silver angelic energy and Archangel Haniel, and together the three will help you to put your mind at rest, because I think that some of this goes back quite a long time, and it's to do with involvement with other people. And I think also my feeling is unkindness towards you, not being treated fairly. That needs to transition, to be healed. And this is what the spirit world are recommending you work with energetically for that, Ulrika. I know there's a wonderful, joyful side to you, and as that frequency came in and just hit me, I just felt it. To me, that means that you are doing some kind of spiritual practice already. You are doing some light work of some kind, and I feel sure then that you will know what I'm talking about for you. Well, this is quite strange. I'm not quite sure yet what I'm seeing. I'll describe it to you, Eureka. There is like a blanket with different colours on it, being held up by like a wooden pole or a stick, and it looks like it's being done by children who either go in it. It's like a makeshift tent, so it's either children now or a memory that's just being given to me. And to me, it is changing to a nighttime scene. So for you, I hope this means something. For me, I just have to describe and pass on what I see. Okay. The silver goddess energy as well. Do look at goddess energies. These are very real, as I'm sure you know, and they have existed ever since ever when, you know, back through Atlantis and Lemuria. The goddess energies which surround the planet can be connected to and invoked for your healing, and I do feel that could very comfortably come in for you, the goddess energies. Okay, right. And they're telling me to also mention, I had a flash in my mind of somebody who wore bracelets on their arms or wrists. So I mention that because I see it, and I hope that what I've said resonates with you. Ulrika. Hi, Jim Crowley. Hi, Kerry Lee Oliver. Hello, Maria Carlson. Hello, Sonia. Sophia, who says, hi, Jacqueline, greetings from, now that flag with red and the white, is that Denmark? I think it is. I love Denmark. The energy when I went there was so clear. I went in the winter time and it was cold and beautiful. The energy is very fresh. Really enjoy that country. Okay, Karishma Ramnath. Yes, I am going to Karishma Ramnath, who says, please may I have a message or some guidance, and has put a unicorn up there. Now, does that mean I should give you a unicorn card? No, I'm getting a no on that. I'm going to stick with the colour cards for Karishma Ramnath. Let's see. Okay. Right. We have the lovely deep blues, the sapphire. That's very much on the Archangel Michael energy. Archangel Michael, of course, comes in on Ray 1, which is the leadership ray. It's about standing in your own strength with confidence, with power, just calmly and confidently being who you are. And I feel that this is part of the message. It's about acknowledging your own needs. It's about paying heed and attention to them and asserting yourself, I'm hearing in my ear. So assertiveness is one of the qualities that Archangel Michael especially helps with. So assertiveness, the sapphire blue vibration, as I'm talking about it, I'm actually being shown angels with this beautiful deep blue colour around them, and you can ask them to be with you. I see that there are two volunteering to stand either side of you, behind you, and it's very much about moving into fully or wholly being who you are and who you want to be, and asserting your right diplomatically but firmly, standing up for yourself, encouraging you. And I think sometimes that's gone amiss. You've not stood up for yourself and perhaps have let other people take advantage. So the Ray 1 energy, Archangel Michael, and the Ascended Master El Moire work on Ray 1. You can work with him too. You can work with any of the deep blue stones like a lapis lazuli. I'm wearing one here today, a piece of lapis lazuli there, and my friend gave me that, and ever since I've worn it, I've really felt that deep blue energy protecting me and around me. So sodalite is another deep blue crystal. Just think about this as I'm talking about it and let the energy come into your vibration. And of course, Archangel Michael is also about cutting cords that hold us back in our energy field. Cords where there might have been power struggles, cords where relationships didn't go well, or perhaps cords where people are feeding off you a little bit. And all angels will only cut cords and dissolve attachments appropriately, so there's no fear about them doing any harm to you or to anybody else. They always work for the highest possible good of both. So be assured when you're asking somebody to decord you from the less high frequency aspects of any relationship you have or you have had, that they will discord you from and dissolve that which is no longer serving your higher purpose, but all the good cords of energy remain, all the good parts. So they are saying to me to say it's like a clean-up act, where they clean up the frequency. Do some of that work as well, and you can get cords in any level of your energy field, and I saw one around your crown chakra. So do ask Archangel Michael to come in and just dissolve that. And remember that cords of all kinds of different relationships and energy exchanges, that's how they're formed. They exist even when somebody passes over, because your energy and their energy is still connected even when they're not in the physical. So you might find that you want to decord from somebody who you no longer see in life, or who's actually passed on to the spirit world, and it does help both of you. So do some of that work and work with that, and I think that you will find, well, I know that you'll find a benefit, and do yourself some good. Work with it regularly, bring the energy in on a regular basis. If you do this every day for a few weeks, and then look back at how you feel today compared to how you feel in 3 weeks' time, you will notice how you've grown and strengthened and feel more complete and healed. So that's the guidance there for you. And I'm moving on now, and I have just seen that Ulrika Barden has given me some positive feedback here. She's saying, thank you for the message, it was quite right. So thank you for making the comment there. I appreciate that. And we have somebody here, Stephanie from California. Stephanie Philippe, hello. Right, okay, I'm just asking now where I need to go. Aishala. Right, I am being drawn now to Sonia Sophia Vidal. A card for me. I feel sad, although the sun is bright. Right, okay. So I feel drawn to work with a different set of cards. And the set of cards I feel drawn to work with are life purpose cards from Doreen Virtue here. This is for Sonia. I think sometimes when we feel sad, it's because we're not flowing with our life purpose. When we get into the higher flow and are doing what we are here to do, what our soul intended us to do in this lifetime, we then move into feeling joyful, things flow more easily. Getting there is the challenge, moving from where you may feel you ought to be, or you've been brought up to be, or you've been trained to be, or schooled to be, could be quite different to where your soul intended you to be, and yet you incarnate purposefully into that certain set of circumstances so that the challenges strengthen you, they teach you and other people as you move through them, and you gain experience, and you have opportunities to clear a past life karma that you may have incarnated with before you move on to life purpose. I know I had a lot of past life relationships and karma to clear before I could move fully into my teaching. But I always knew as a child from the age of 4 that I would be teaching publicly, but it wasn't until 10 years ago that I was able to move in fully to that life and soul purpose. I have chosen a card for you, Sonia. I'm holding it in my hand. And the card says nutrition. And the writing on the card says you conduct healing work with your culinary skills. Now, let me see what I can deduce from that. Right. Now, what I'm feeling from that is the nutrition aspect is important, especially important for you right now to eat healthily, to look at whether you're getting the right amount of vitamins and minerals in your diet, because as we know, certain ones missing can make us depleted on a physical level. So do have a good look at your diet and supplement it if you need to. I wonder whether, I'm just opening my mind and asking whether if you're having any stiffness or any aches and pains, also look at oils, capsules that you can take that are appropriate. I'm just quietening my mind to see what else I can pick up here. Right, okay. So I do feel that you're a person that likes to move around a lot, that you do like to use your physical side, you're active, and that's really good. Right, so what I'm feeling as well is be careful about burning yourself out, because I do think that you can tend to overdo it. So do take a look at the physical side of you and see where you might need some little bit of extra boost, a little bit of extra health to keep going in the way that you want to, and keep strength. We all need to fine tune what we do as we go through life and what we take in. Right, so I'm not getting any more with that card, but I do feel I want to give you something else. So I'm going to come back again to my secret language of colour cards. Right, take those two out because we've had those before. Okay, so this is for Sonia. Right, as I did that card selection there, I had Universal Angel Mother Mary energy come in for you, and she is on the aquamarine light. So this is one of the rays of energy from Spirit, asking to come in. You can ask for her energy to flow into your energy field. I'm doing it now as I'm talking about it. I'm asking the Universal Angel, Mother Mary, Aquamarine, Cloak, Light, to come into my energy field. And if you're watching this and you're psychic, you're clairvoyant, you might pick up some of this energy. You might see the colours around me changing as I feel that energy flowing into my field now. But she wants to work with you, Sonia. And the card, well, your colour cards, is amber. What does that say? Amber says awaken your creativity. And I do feel that there are great depths with you on the creative level, waiting to be explored. I do feel that there's this energetic impulse that wants to create, whether that's painting, drawing, crystal gridding, something where you're producing something artistic and creative. I think this is a part of you which needs exploring, which will come to the fore quite strongly once you begin. And actually, I'm looking at a guide now. That's why I laughed, because he just came in to my left, and he is with you. He shows me like a Renaissance looking hat that he's wearing, and a paintboard with the different colours on, a wooden one. He holds a palette with paintbrushes. So I know that he's saying that he's there and is part of your team who will help you if you want to start doing some creativity. Now, I also am hearing the word Germany in my mind, and your guide isn't German here, he's definitely Renaissance Italian. His hat's a big like beret, big floppy beret. He wears like a robe, just a short robe with some panache. However, Germany is what I heard in my head for you. Now I need to ask my guides why I heard Germany. Right, okay, I'll tell you what I'm seeing. I am seeing like a German, a wartime ship, and I'm seeing a man in spirit in uniform that would have had a connection with that long grey ship with funnels that I'm seeing. Pretty sure, yeah, he would be German. So why have you come in? Now I'm asking whether this is a past life that they're showing me from you, or whether this is somebody actually in the spirit world. My feeling actually is this is somebody in the spirit world that needs sending on fully to the other side. So you may want to do a little exercise here. Yes, right, okay. So what I'm being told is obviously, as everybody knows, there are lots of beings who, for a myriad of different reasons, don't want to yet transition fully into the spirit world, which is fine. You know, there is eternity. There's all the time in the world. They, can go fully over at any point. However, when there seems to be one in your energy field who needs to go onto the spirit world, probably it's time to ask the guides and angels to take him on. So I'm going to just spend a couple of minutes here with you, and I would like, if possible, everybody else to hold the intention as well with me as I speak through this, and it will also be teaching everybody one way of doing this, of helping to release any spirits from your home or the land that you're in, where you work or around you, that need to move on to the spirit world. So what I do is, first of all, I set my intention. So if we could all set our intention to send light, and Archangel Azrael, who is the angel of death, is very cloaked in beautiful deep black encompassing robe, which is spiritual energy, which will take this being on to the other side. Also, we're asking our guides and angels to chip in and be part of the process. I'm asking my guide, Running Bull, who over the years with me has done a lot of spirit rescue work in circles and on a personal one-to-one level. I've often removed things from other people's energy field with his help. So I'm asking him to come in as he works for the Brotherhood of Light, and they are ascended beings that work in teams. So I'm asking actually that all of us here, as well as focusing on Sonia, we're also asking for our homes and our own energy fields to be cleared of anything that now needs to go. And as I say that, I know we're being joined by lots and lots of angels and higher beings who are bringing down a pillar of white light over everybody individually and collectively connected. And I'm seeing some pure diamond white angels with diamond white energy swords coming in. So there may be others of you that can see and sense and feel this energy. And they're forming a circle around all of us. You might feel an energy shift, and I'm asking them to release and take away in the light, pure white light, anything that needs to go from anybody watching. This is giving a helping hand to shift away anything that's now needing to go, to clear the path forward for everybody. So just sit with this energy for a minute and let them do their work, just holding the gateway open energetically. And now you know the minute you call on the Brotherhood of Light and all of those that work in the spirit rescue teams, there is always a response from the higher realms. No one's requests go unanswered. Help always comes in, and you might be feeling a nice shift going on. You might be experiencing a clearing in all sorts of different ways. I'm aware of it for myself. The crown area being cleared. Just holding that intention with a pure white light coming down from above you. Okay, good. All right, so you can ask the higher beings to continue working with you, and ask them to help you again, or for the rest of the day, or any time again in the future. Having made the connection today, I've shown you how to link into that energy, that frequency, that vibration. All right, so the Brotherhood of Light, Archangel Azrael, and the angels that work on the clearing of the earth and the personal energy, home, wherever. They will come in, right? And of course, Archangel Michael is just come into my right and reminded me of his presence. And he, of course, is part of the Galactic Federation that help us and this planet to move forward. And he will seal your energy field with that beautiful deep blue light. So you might feel that coming in around you if you are asking him now to also work with you, clearing your energy, cutting away any low vibrations. And then he tends to put that beautiful deep blue around your energy field, around the perimeter of your aura. Beautiful, protective, deep blue, calm, strong, powerful energy, like a cloak of protection. I've seen that when I've had my aura photograph taken, just on the perimeter of my aura, this beautiful deep blue, and that's because I call him in to protect my energy field. Anyway, we all know angels are there. We all know that they're working. We can feel them, sense them, and just know there is always an opportunity to work with them. So, okay, I'm going to move on from that now. That's Maria Carlson saying, see you in August. I'm looking forward to teaching my Dragon, Angel and Unicorn workshop on the 4th of August in Gothenburg, Sweden. We're still taking bookings for that at the moment. Hello, Michael Campbell, who says he'd love a card if I have time. I do have time. Where do I want to go card-wise for you, Michael Campbell? I'm feeling these colour cards today. I really am. And I like your energy, very high vibrational. You've got a lot of light around you, which is fabulous. It's a really zingy, high vibrational. Gosh, yes. As I think about you, Michael Campbell, I'm seeing lots of white stars, and to me this is coming in from not only angel energy but crystal energy, from unicorn energy, all of these high frequency and ascension energies. Oh God, are you an ascension teacher? Are you working on your ascension? Are you teaching ascension? Because if you're not, you ought to be, because you're definitely on the ascension pathway, and you're definitely here to teach the ascension and help other people to move forward into the ascension energies. You're an ascension teacher. How fantastic. Right, I like that. Okay. That crystal energy is very strong with you. Are you working on the crystal grids around the earth yet? Or are you doing it at sleep time? Are you doing it consciously as well? Because I do really feel that you're part of the collective group who have been commissioned on a spiritual level to work with the higher beings and the crystal grids that are being activated around the earth at this time. And as I'm talking about that, I'm hearing the word Arcturians come in. So I know that the Arcturians clearly want to work with you. There's this lovely intergalactic feel. And yeah, right, let's get on with your card that you asked me for. This is for Michael. Right, what have I here? I have the Aqua Energy card, and the card reads, experience peace and calm. Alrighty, so, right, so I feel that occasionally you can get frustrated. I feel this energy is coming in to remind you to invoke it when things seem blocked for you. I'm sure you would be sensitive and really be feeling any blocks that are triggered or exist in your energy field. You have that light work as sensitivity and peace and calm. Just call in the angels of peace and calm, angels of peace and all higher beings of peace, holding the peace ray. So I'm talking of ascended masters. I'm feeling Lady Nada for you, who, as you know, is the twin flame of the Christ light energy. And she is now, I'm seeing her more clearly. She often appears holding a rose, a pink rose in front of her robes. So she's talking now about compassion, right? So the softening of compassion, and not saying you are not compassionate, but I feel they're saying bring in this peace, this compassion. And Running Bull, my guide, coming in behind me, and he's talking to me, he's given me the word powerful for you. So I know that you're a powerful light worker, all right? And I do feel, as I say that, I'm again getting that feeling of frustration at the moment. So I know something frustrates you, or feels blocked, it's not moving forward as you would want it. So, as you know, as you call in the light and peace and the calm, you can get a clearer insight. So don't buy into the human part if you can help it, the frustration. I know we feel it, and I know we all do. And that keys us in to what we need to change. So that's good that we feel it. We don't feel it unless there's something that needs shifting. Right. Yeah. Oh, and of course the aquamarine crystals. So I'm talking aqua aura, aquamarine, anything on this lovely vibration. You know, of course, I'm sure that you link to Atlantis, and something in Atlantis, past life, was pivotal for you. I saw the sea, Atlantis, I saw a dolphin. These are my signs that I need to talk about Atlantis with you. There is part of the destruction of Atlantis, I feel, that's still concerning you, vibrating underneath in your frequency at some level, right? That needs to change so that your soul can just release and let go, because I do feel that something's unsettled there. So do some past life work on yourself, and you could even find that, as well as personal, it could be part of the collective karma. But I know that you were doing light work in the temples in Atlantis. That's very clear to me. The crystal connection. Now, why do I want to talk to you about the Beacon Tour as well? There's some connection there on an energy level, connected with Atlantis. So if you don't already follow him or know him, look on his page. He holds the Atlantis frequencies and is working on them very much so. So perhaps something there that you read or see will trigger a memory, something helpful to you. And just as I leave you, they just showed me a piece of citrine in my mind's eye. Beautiful small piece of citrine. So that obviously is to tell you to go with a citrine vibration as well. So I hope that's been of some interest. Thank you to everybody for joining. And if you want to share this video in a spiritual group or on a page to help the light get out there, tomorrow I will choose one person who shared it to receive a free healing or a free reading. The waiting list at the moment is about 2 weeks. I've got a lot of work on. However, it will come round. I will schedule it for you, and I will be back on Monday night, 7 o'clock GMT with Angel Hour 1. And on Monday the 16th for Angel Hour 1 at 7 o'clock GMT, I am going to be broadcasting from Ireland, where I will be on holiday. I will have a very special guest coming onto the program. The guest is a very beautiful spiritual teacher. She's an international trance medium and tutor at the Arthur Findlay College, Stansted Hall in England. And she is going to be talking about some of her work with animal communication. So I do look forward to sharing Angel Hour with Helen DeVita on the 16th of July, 7 o'clock GMT. And thank you so much for everybody that's joined in with the energy. I hope you've enjoyed it. And I hope you all have a lovely day and continue working with the angels. And blessed be. Bye-bye for now.